Welcome to Idaho Partners for Good. We are a movement of Idahoans who care deeply about our communities and families. We want to ensure they continue to thrive well beyond our lifetimes. These are some of the nonprofit leaders who show up daily in and for our communities. We exist to help donors understand that the biggest impact they could make isn't just in how much they give, but in how they give. Every day, nonprofit leaders pour everything they have into helping others, yet too many are overwhelmed, under-resourced, and on the brink of burnout. That's a problem. On the other side of that philanthropic coin are the donors. Donors want to give smart, but too often they're wondering, is my gift really making a difference? That's where Idaho Partners for Good comes in. We're not just solving a problem, we're solving the problem behind every other problem in the nonprofit sector. We don't give direct aid to those in need of food, or nor do we house the homeless. What we are doing is making the aid more effective. We are making the giving more effective. We make the operations work to better serve the mission of those we come alongside. By equipping nonprofit leaders with the strategy, tools, and clarity they need, we help them do more with every dollar, whether it comes from a grant, a fundraiser, or your generosity. We are inherently different from the others. Our high touch model is designed with our clients, not for our clients. The way we fund ourselves is through a social enterprise. That means that 40% of every consulting dollar that we make goes directly back in, and we reinvest in the mission of developing stronger, healthier, better equipped nonprofits. And that's important because they can then do more of what they do best. We're able to give unrestricted grants. That essentially means that the nonprofit can use the funds however they deem most appropriate. But the reason we can do that is because we get under their business hood. We deliver in four distinct ways because these four programs work. Did you know that there were over 10,000 nonprofits registered with the IRS in Idaho? There's a great need to ensure they are well run because they exist for community benefit, for our benefit. As with all impactful endeavors, we start with leadership development through our monthly nonprofit success lab, because we know that if it's going to be successful, it will have to start with the leaders. Then the next step is our TLC cohort, which means transformational leadership cohort. It's 6 months. It's deep coaching on a weekly basis. It's 5 hours of workshops every month, and it's to really dig into their leadership competencies as well as their organizational capacities. And then Giving 101, that is strategic giving so that we can align donors to their values so that they can have a bigger impact. Now, what's our impact? Well, for a very short period of time, we've only been around for 5 years, we've made a tremendous amount of impact. Just a couple of examples. Jesse Tree, Idaho, we've helped them prevent evictions. Life's Kitchen, we've doubled their capacity to serve at-risk youth. For Hope House, we are helping them do a succession and governance transformation from a leader that's been at the helm for 50 years. With Boise Bicycle Project, we've increased their transportation options for at-risk populations. And for the Idaho Black Community Alliance, we have been able to increase the number of leaders that they are able to serve. And then I'd like to read Cleve Cushing, who is the chair for Hope House Board of Directors. With their collective wisdom, encouragement, coaching, directing, and hand-holding, we are light years ahead of our greatest aspirations. Blossom, that's me, has a team of awesome professionals, yes, I do, who have defined the best roadmap to move us forward in an effective way. So overall, what is our impact? Well, we really are building the infrastructure beneath Idaho's most impactful nonprofits. So more than 100 nonprofits served in the last 5 years, unrestricted grants of more than 103,000, pro bono expert. These are professionals, pro bono services of more than half a million or $250,000. And then we have more than 100 experts that we have already activated and deployed into Idaho's nonprofit sector. And so the bottom line there is for every $1 that you invest in Idaho Partners for Good, we're able to return $4 worth of community benefit. So where are we headed? Well, we've got big dreams because what we do is so important and so necessary, especially given this moment in time when so many nonprofits are struggling. We can help them merge, find cooperative solutions, help them innovate so that the resources and knowledge that our communities depend on do not disappear. We set a 10-year goal back in 2022 to be able to give away $10 million annually and couple that with that much in pro bono expertise. We cherish our rural communities and they need specific resources and support, which we have, but it takes people. While we've got a tremendous pool of expert volunteers to scale, to really scale what we do, will require dedicated leaders. So why would you want to invest now? In a time of political division and cultural polarization, Idaho's families and children can't wait for vital systems to catch up. Idaho Partners for Good is ready, willing, and able to step in now to stabilize, equip, and strengthen the nonprofits we all rely on a daily basis. Also, your gift to Idaho Partners for Good is more than a donation. It's a direct investment in the infrastructure of hope. By building the capacity of our frontline nonprofits, we ensure communities across Idaho don't just survive the turmoil, they thrive well beyond it. This is a 1 in 1,000 opportunity. Why? Because we're not a charity. We are a catalytic infrastructure for Idaho's entire nonprofit sector. We're raising 100,000 to expand our reach across the state, and we'd love your partnership because the ripple effect is big, and with your help, it can get even bigger. We're about stronger nonprofits. We're about smarter giving. We are definitely about healthier communities. So if you believe in innovation, if you believe in the power of Idahoans, if you believe Idaho deserves a stronger nonprofit ecosystem, let's build it together. Thank you.